Good afternoon, gentlemen. How's it going? I hope you're all having a great day. Now, quickly, before we get into this video, I just want to address that there was a comment left in one of my previous videos, and it was something along the lines of, why do you only say gentlemen? Why don't you say ladies and gentlemen? You need to be more inclusive or something like that. And to that person, I say, why do you have to comment things like that? I'm uploading a Minecraft Let's Play. I'm not uploading some kind of political commentary. I'm not being sexist or racist or anything like that. It's just something I say. It's like when you're hanging out with your friends and there's guys and girls there and you're like, you guys want to go do something, you guys want to go here or there, you just say you guys want to do something, right? You guys. You don't say you guys and girls. It's kind of weird to say that. It's not like I don't know. It's just not that big of a deal in my opinion. So it's just an intro, man. Alright, removing myself from that negative headspace, let's talk about this episode. So we're currently on episode 8 of the Let's Play series, and what are we going to be doing in this episode? Now, last episode we finished the pumpkin patch and that whole area over there by the grapevines. So this episode we're going to be doing something different. Now, I think I'm going to start this episode off by working on the village, and we're actually going to complete the village this episode. We only have 2 houses left to go. I say we, I mean I, but you guys are here too, so I guess I can say we, and that's okay. And I guess I'm just going to get into that right now. Here you go. Alright, so unfortunately, I made a time-lapse of this house, me building this house, and I clicked the record button at the wrong time, and instead of recording me building the house, I recorded me touring the house, so lost that, but I'm really happy with the roof of this house. The main house is fine, but the roof, it's nothing like I've ever done. It's nothing like any of the other roofs in this village, and I did add some leaves and stuff like that, but this black nether brick that I have from this texture pack, it looks so good with the new basalt blocks, and you know, the rest of the house looks pretty good too. I'm using this light blue terracotta. I usually call it clay. I don't know why I call it terracotta. I know they changed it. I'm just not used to that, but I guess I got used to it. So yeah, we have a balcony here and some flowers, and I used some purple glass as well. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this house. We have one house left to go in this village, and then I'm going to have to go around adding some crates and barrels and stuff like that. Those are the same things, but I think you guys know what I mean. Just making this place look more alive. So moving on to this next house. Alright, so as you saw, you basically saw exactly what this house looks like, but I've been saying house a lot. Anyways, this is what it's looking like. Obviously, you saw that from the time-lapse, but I'm just going to go over my thought process behind it. It is the last house, and this village, it's complete. It looks great. I really like this side of the village. It looks a lot more lived in. As I said, I'm going to have to go add some details and stuff like that, but yeah, we got a brick ceiling over here, brick roof ceiling, I don't know what I'm talking about. Then I use this like the bone block. I kind of have this design of house on the other side of the village, but kind of looks a little bit more clean, a little bit more fancy, higher class, I guess, than a few of the other houses. There's like stone brick and stone, which I usually don't use. I'll usually use like a cobble or something like that. But anyway, if you look from up here, the whole village, I was looking for the glass platform, but I can't see it in the night. This village is completely done. Both sides of it is done. It's looking great. I might even go to the other side and fix a few things up, but it's basically done. You can see all the different roofs and all the textures and different blocks I used, and it makes it look like it adds a lot of variety, and it looks good because of that. If it's all like the same color roof, if I made every single one of these like a spruce roof, I don't think they would look as good. And again, I'm just really happy with the way this village looks like, and I actually don't know what project I'm going to work on now. It feels weird having this whole area finished. I'll definitely be coming back to it and adding things and changing things up. I might even want to add a tree over here, but for now, it's finished, and I'm going to have to go find something else to do, so I'm going to think about that. Alright, so I've been thinking of some ideas of what I want to do next, and obviously there's a million things to do in Minecraft, and my world is nowhere close to finished. This area is nowhere close to finished. As you can see, there's so much to do in this base alone, but I was thinking, what do I really want to do today? What do I feel like doing? And I thought of a few things. So I have a wither skeleton farm that I need to get hooked up to my nether hub, and I actually kind of want to remodel the whole area. And then what I also want to do is, a few episodes ago, we worked on the end room, the end portal room, and the finished product was just not my thing. I didn't like it. I actually think it's really ugly. It's just like this like black wool, black glass room. It's nothing special, and I just want to tear that whole thing up. I just don't even want to look at it. I want to change up all the blocks, change up the theme, make it a way bigger room. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so heading on into the portal room, like I said, this is what we're going to be working on today. And I really hate that portal animation. It makes me feel sick. But this is what we're working with. This is what I built a few episodes ago. I'm kind of embarrassed to say that I built this because it's just bad. I mean, maybe it's not horrible, but it's just a little bit too simple. And if I used, instead of wool, if I used black concrete, it would have looked way better, because black concrete is actually like dark black and it doesn't really have a texture. But anyways, the portal gives off light and that ruins the whole effect of what I was going for. I wanted it to be like a completely black, dark room. All you saw was the nether portal. Maybe I was even going to build like a redstone door for the nether portal, but just didn't work out. And I thought, I have to get rid of all this wool and glass, and there's no good tools to get rid of them. I guess, I crafted up a bunch of shears, but this is what I'm going to go with. So as you can see, TNT, I lit it backing up here, and it's just gonna, it's gonna go off right now, and yeah, that's what it's doing. Okay, yep, so big mess over here. I'm gonna have to clear all of this out, and then I guess I'm gonna let you guys know what I'm doing. I'm not quite sure myself as what I'm gonna be doing or building here, but hopefully it looks good. I have like an idea. I know I want pillars, like big columns, and I want it to be like a long hall, but I don't know what I'm gonna be building it out of yet. So maybe quartz, we'll see. Okay, so as you saw from the time lapse, obviously I did end up going with these big quartz pillars, and I just want to say collecting quartz is one of the worst things in Minecraft. I hate it so much. You're there for hours and hours and hours, and you barely get anything back, and it looks great, but just collecting it is horrible. Then for the floor, I went for this, like, in my opinion, this looks like an expensive hardwood floor because it is logs and it is stripped logs, so it's pretty expensive, the amount of wood you have to get for this floor. And then I'm going to cover it with black glass just so there's no spawns, and I'm also going to extend this room back so it's more of like a hall. Anyways, though, this is what I got so far. I'm really liking the look of it. I still don't know what I'm going to do for the walls, and obviously the ceiling is going to go way higher because I want it to look a lot more grand, but this is, in my opinion, way better, a way bigger improvement from the last room, and I'm really happy with how it's looking. I'm going to do a bit more work, and then I'll show you guys what's up. Alright, so as I said, I did a bit more work, and this is what it's looking like so far. The columns are going up a bit higher because I dug out a bit more of the roof. I think I'm going to go even higher than this, and this is where I actually want the portal to sit back here, so I'm going to have to dig all of that out. And I don't know, I'm just so sick of digging. For some reason, I just don't really feel like playing Minecraft. I don't know why. It's just like the moment right now because I have all this homework to worry about. I guess that has something to do with it. But anyways, I started putting the wall design in, and I still don't really have any idea of what I'm going to do. Now that I'm looking at this wall, I see these bookshelves, and I think maybe it would be cool to have this like royal library thing going on. I had dark prismarine here, but I don't really like that. And I also had the light blue terracotta. It looks good. Both of those blocks look good, but I just don't feel like they fit the theme of this room. So I'm definitely going to be going for that library theme now. I think that could look pretty cool. Not 100% sold on that, but it's an idea, and it's a pretty good idea. So I'll see. Alright, but stepping away from that project, I did a good amount of work for today's episode. I think we're going to definitely come back to that in the next episode, if not the next, and the episode after that. It's just collecting for quartz. Collecting quartz is, like I said, it's just so bad. I wish I had some kind of data pack that gave me more quartz when I crafted it. You know, you get those 4 pieces of quartz and then they make 1 block, and it's just kind of annoying. But if you're looking on screen right now, what I'm doing is I'm going to my wither skeleton farm. So this is actually how I get to it right now. I have to go fall down this ladder, and then I have to fly to it. And I'm definitely going to get lost here, so I'm going to cut to whenever I find it, because I can never find this place. It's under some kind of mound of netherrack and soul sand, so I'm just going to cut to that quick. Okay, so here's the farm itself. I've managed to locate this, and it's a pretty simple design. I don't know who designed it, I forgot, but if you guys search up Wither Skeleton Farm, it's like one of the first one that pops up. Very simple, but it works great. I have so many beacons and wither skeletons because of it, and as you can see, this place is under here, and it's just a very simple black glass design. I just put this together just so I could use the farm, but I want to come back here. I want to change things up, drastically remodel this whole area, I guess. I need to also add a tunnel that connects to my nether hub. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Maybe I'll bring the tunnel to that ladder over there that you saw, or maybe I'll punch through the nether and get a tunnel going up there. Probably going to do that, but that's going to be another pain, and we'll see if I do that. These are some of the blocks I'm going to be using, just showing you quick, and I don't know if I'm going to time-lapse this because it looks like a bit of a weird location to have a time-lapse. You know, my camera is going to be going through the ceiling. Anyways, though, I'm going to get to work, and I'll update you guys along the way. Okay, so this is the first update. This is what it's looking like so far, just the bare bones. I kind of extended the room. I added some more of the glass floor, and then I'm using this netherrack. Now, I really like the way this is looking so far. It's got all these cool curves, and it's kind of boxy at the same time. I don't know what I just said, but it just kind of has this gothic theme going, and I'm really happy with it. I'm going to incorporate some lava and magma blocks. I'm not quite sure how, but I'm probably going to stick that in the walls or something like that. Not really going to be a bright and colorful place. It's kind of match the theme of wither skeletons, and that's kind of like the theme of death. You know, we're in the nether, which is basically hell. So yeah, I'm going to keep going. I don't know how this looks like. I'm probably not going to go with that, but something along those lines. Not 100% sure. Alright, so here's the next jump cut, and as you can see, I've finished the room. I kind of got ahead of myself, and I'm pretty happy with the way it's looking. Now, the only thing I dislike about this room is the connection of the magma block and the basalt, but this right here, this lava, how it like comes down and it kind of looks like the lava's holding up the whole building. That looks pretty cool. I don't know, I just kind of dug out the last block and I was like, yeah, that looks pretty cool, so I just kind of left it. And yeah, we got some chests here, we got the wither skeletons obviously spawning. There's so many of them and they just produce so many wither skulls. This is one of the best farms I've ever built. I didn't design it, like I said, but it's so nice to have in my world. I also have like an ender chest here. I have a crafting table, some anvils and stuff like that. That's just behind me, I know, yeah, as you can see just quickly right there. But the ceiling, just some black terracotta or black concrete, and yeah, I think the room's looking pretty great. Now I need to make a tunnel that connects it, or a hallway that connects it to up here. Got to break through the roof, and yeah. Alright, so I finished this tunnel up here, and it's very simple design. It's kind of just carrying on the nether brick, and then I added some wool and some black terracotta or black clay, or what's it called? Black concrete, that's what it is. Obviously, as you saw, I didn't finish the rest of the tunnel going upwards. I'm still going to have to remove that bedrock, but unfortunately, I just kind of realized that I have 4 midterms due very soon, and I haven't really started on them, so I'm going to have to do that. I know this episode's already late. I usually say that I'm going to have one of these episodes out once a week, and I kind of failed that this week. It's like a day or two late. I'm sorry about that, and I'm sorry that's short, but you know, I guess it's not really that short. It's kind of the same length as all my other episodes, 15 minutes around there. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say for this episode. I'm sorry that it's kind of short, but again, I just said it's not short, so I don't know why I said that. I kind of had a brain fart there. Anyways though, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something from it, learned something from what am I, Bill Nye the Science Guy or something? I just hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day. See you guys in the next video.